don't know. The pressure of being live is way too much. Okay, we're live on Twitch.
Woo!
Hello, Twitch
Whoops.
man.
Whoopsies.
Notification.
Everybody can see that screen. Okay, well, you guys saw me just rifling through everything. Anyways, hello everybody. Hold on. You know what? Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Holding.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back again. Hello. How's it going, everybody? If I look like I'm on drugs, I'm coming up from a fucking like a 30-minute nap, so I may as well be looking this way. But I'm going to be in this. I'm in this to win this. I'm here to risk the biscuit. I've got my head in the game. But without further ado, I don't have any announcements for this fucking week, surprisingly enough. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Josh.
Sounds good. Alright, so again, like normal, thank you guys for being here, for watching Relic Hunters. That is a really, really creepy face. But thank you guys for being part of this and just being here every week with us. Again, we are still giving chat away at the end of episode 10, so you got 3 more episodes to enter. So we've got that. I did get a message. We're getting more buttons in. So if you want buttons,
I thought you said mutton. I'm like,
we got some
what?
mutton chop with the Relic symbol on it.
So when are we starting to sell smoked meats? When do we get in this business?
We are now the meatery of Relic. Hey, don't put it past me to put our stamp on a big slab of meat.
Don't fucking do that. Jesus.
Anyway.
It's a signing off of the Omaha Steaks processing plant.
Yes, but hello.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I was about to say like.
Oh, I hit the ding button again. Anyway, but thank you guys all for being here and being a part of this. I do apologize already because I was not able to get last week's episode up on YouTube just yet. There's been a lot going on with myself, at least, and the houses and everything else. But don't give me that look, Trevor.
Well, also because of Twitch's update the other day.
Yeah, Twitch decided to update, and it basically locked me out until Friday night. Yeah, Thursday or Friday night. It was wonky. Anyway, but on that note, I hope you guys are ready for a wonderful episode and a very intriguing episode. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to ChiefDucky for that
wonderful bean footage.
I'm going to stop saying it.
I'm sorry, not sorry. Let's go. And, shut the fuck! Whoops. Wrong video.
Oh no.
Stop it! Stop it! Yes, that's the right video, but stop it! Stop! Shut the fuck up!
Throughout the years, many have fallen protecting this world, hunting what we now call relics. These relics give special powers and forms to those who wield them. Now, a new force has appeared. To protect us, the relics have chosen new warriors to save their existence. They are the Relic Hunters.
I got attacked by Jason.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. He kept jumping off after I sneezed.
And for good reason.
Alright, so last episode we found a couple things out and then we ended with everybody going to bed forcefully. So we're actually gonna start. We'll start this episode off with everybody. Please roll the d6.
Yeah.
So the 3 that rolled a 6, please re-roll.
Damn it! See,
A 1, a
6.
Okay. By the way,
That is never going to happen
I
again.
was gonna say, Jackie rolled 2 6s in a row. You're done for the
3.
night. 3 6s in a row. You're done for the night.
I know.
All the rest are 1s.
Just
Well-
phrase things in the way that you would not mind failing. Like, I'm going to attempt to punch my friend in the face, and then when you fail, it's a good thing.
Oh gosh. And sorry. So we're gonna start. Jackie, we're in your room. You wake up for the morning. What time do you want to wake up?
Just 9-ish, I guess.
9-ish. So as you wake up, you hear.
Oh, God, no.
At 9 a.m., that's a bit late.
Yep. Well, it's just
It's early for me.
It feeds on Jackie's emotions. As you wake up, you notice your room has shifted a little bit. Now instead of being in like a tavern, you're actually just in. It looks like you're in the middle of a dusty street in the middle of like Old West. There's cabins on either side and stuff like that, and you're laying in your bed in the middle of the street.
Bitch, where? Oh,
Appreciate the throwback.
yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
You don't hear nothing.
Is there a door that looks like it's, or a place that looks like it's open?
Nope, all the doors are all the swinging doors and whatchamacallits are all they look closed, and the only door that you see is actually the door to exit your room, your regular like door.
Mm. Oh, there's a ladybug. Okay, sorry.
Squirrel.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get up and at least attempt to knock on a door.
Just one of the side doors. As
yeah,
you
I'm
knock
just
on one of the
going
side
for it.
doors, it opens and several drawers pop out. It's your closed drawers.
Oh. Okay.
This is still
Thank
your room. It just looks like
Different.
the Old West.
Okay. I'm gonna get some clothes out.
Okay, what are you wearing today?
I'm going to wear just a little spunky t-shirt and some awesome jeans.
Some awesome jeans. Okay, you hear on the actual door. So
Kevin?
can I come in?
Yeah.
You gotta let me in.
Oh, I have to do that. Okay. Well, a lot of good you are. And I walk over and I open the door.
As you open the door, you can standing on the other side is Bob, but he sounds a little different. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Can I talk to you for a second?"
Entrez-vous? Oh, I just hit table. Okay, sorry.
He kind of just walks past you and looks around and goes, "You don't really do much with this place, do you?" He looks around.
What do you see?
It's just a lot of concrete in a bed.
Oh. All right. Is there like what? Anyway, never mind what I was about to say. What do you want to say?
Oh, and he kind of looks. But this isn't the room I need to be in. So I guess I'm gonna go wake the others up, and I'll see you in the bottom. And he leaves the room.
Bye. And
So
yeah.
what do you do now?
Is there like a TV or anything?
No.
In my room? No. Dang it. Kowalski.
Yeah.
Can you send me like maybe a VCR and a TV?
He hits
I
the
like that
button again.
face.
What?
VCR plus TV.
No. Then right on it.
What? I was lagging for a second. What?
No, that was
No.
no, that was definitely
that was
GM.
Kowalski.
Okay, so what?
Kowalski says Tylenol, and then he'll hit the button. He's hung over because penguins don't handle alcohol very well, unlike Zakar.
Wait, it was a car.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rip.
Alright, so a couple minutes go by. We're gonna jump real quick to. We're actually gonna jump to Mogar. Mogar, you've been awake for a while. You here?
Yep.
You in there? Can I come in?
Yeah, hang on. So we're gonna run over to the door. He's gonna lift his leg up. He goes, "Wait a minute, someone's on the opposite side."
Do it anyway.
Is there a handle on the back side of the door?
Yes.
It's like, oh, this is gonna feel weird. He's just gonna open it normally.
As you open it, you see Bob. You see Bob there, and Bob kind of looks at you and goes, "What do you? You look scared."
No, I was just I'm used to kicking in the door, and kicking
Well, I'm
the
glad
door out.
you didn't. Do you mind if I come in for a second?
Yeah, you said last night that you had a talk, and I was kind of curious of what you were.
You see his face kind of get bewildered a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to the next person. Never mind, I don't need to come in.
All right. Well, whenever you want to talk.
Go downstairs.
All right. Can I clean up all the
shower?
No shit. Shut the door, clean up my training equipment, take a shower, and head downstairs.
So the next is the next knock is on Jamie's door.
Wait, some questions first before we begin. What
Yeah.
time did we get sent to our rooms last night?
Yes, Dad. What time did we go to bed?
I'd say after all that had happened and everybody got sent to bed, I would say it was probably between 9 and 10. We'll say the 9 o'clock news is the news that was on.
What time is it now? Or do I get to pick whenever I wake up?
9-ish.
Okay, so if I may, I would have liked to have been up already and got all of my shit, like my face made and my hair done. It's in a French braid.
Okay.
That falls off to one side of my shoulder, but I'm in a high school cheerleading outfit, assuming it was brought with, because you said they brought all of our things.
Yeah.
They brought some things.
Some things.
So, if that's okay, that I'm gonna set the scene with that.
Okay. Do you hear a knock? Hello?
Hello?
Can I come in?
I guess. Can I really stop you?
You have to let me in.
Oh, well then I can totally stop you. Go away, please.
But I want to see if you have something.
Smoking hot body, check. More money than I know what to do with, check. Sassy attitude, check. What else?
Never mind. I don't want to deal with annoyances today and heads. Alright, so
now
heads
that
up.
he's left, I'm going to exit the room and go down to the commons area.
It gets to the very top. That's you, Zakar. Is there a dinosaur in there?
Zakar's going to slink out of bed, like, he's going to roll out of the bed. Lance, step first, crawl to the door, reach up, and throw open the door.
You gonna throw open the door? Like out?
Yeah, like, boom.
You throw the door open and you knock Bob against the wall. You gotta remember that the hall, the stairwell is pretty wide, so you knock him back. He goes, ah! Hi.
What do you want?
Can I look in your room for something?
No.
He kind of steps over you because you're still on the floor. Steps over you and goes, all right, and you hear him ruffling with your bed and stuff like that. Hey, this isn't what I'm looking for, but I found something. And he kind of tosses it at you. It's a note.
The same note?
Different note.
Another one?
Are you like the note fairy? Is this what this is?
No, apparently people like to leave you notes, I guess. I'm just looking for something. It's
Okay. Listen. I can't multitask. And by the way, what you're saying has been duly noted.
Okay. He goes back to shuffling.
I'm sorry, Kyle's.
Oh my god.
No,
shakes his head.
Unfold the note and read it with my hand still extended to Bob. Like, hold up for a second. I can't multitask.
So as you open the note, you see that the handwriting is really, really like you've never seen very, very pristine handwriting like this. Okay. You see it's very pristine handwriting, and you buzz through it, and basically all it says is, I apologize if I've left any bruises or anything on you. I put you to bed after making sure you did not throw up on yourself. Please take care and beware next time of who you are approaching swiftly. Apologetically and sincerely, Felix.
This is the most half-baked apology I've ever seen, but I'll take it. I'm gonna fold up the note, stand up, crack my joints. You said you were looking for a dinosaur?
No, you sounded like a dinosaur. I'm looking for a staff-like thing, and he does this motion.
I've got one.
I'm not sure if I want to see your staff. He's backed into the corner at this point. He's like, there is something else on your bed though. You might want to check under the pillow.
This has a very different meaning.
Yes, I know. And he kind of slinks guy and goes, "There's something under your pillow, I think too." And he like tries to push past you.
I'm gonna like put my finger like right there in the middle of his chest and like hold him back. Well, I put as much pressure. Like, it's not gonna like fully stop him, but it's kind of like a hint of, hey, I'm not done talking to you yet.
Alright, as you push on his chest, roll me d6.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I forgot he's made of slime.
No, 4. As you push in, it caves a little bit, and you see sand crumple off a little bit.
Why is there sand everywhere?
I don't. Please don't. And you see him like pull away, and your hand drags across the chest, and you see a sand trail, and he bolts out of the room.
So is there like goop or sand in my hand?
Sand.
I'm just gonna just dump it in the floor and worry about it later. So there's something else on my bed, so I'm gonna go inspect my bed for whatever.
Okay. As you go inspect your bed, you find a small vial, and it looks like it's holding some sort of liquid.
Alright.
It's like a silver liquid.
So there's like not a chain attached to it or anything. It's just a vial. Like.
Yep.
Are we talking like test tube, or are we talking like little pendant sized?
Little like thimble with a cap. Basically, it's got very little in it.
This is highly unusual. I don't ever remember coming across something like this in the past couple of days. I'm gonna put it like, okay, so whenever I put to bed, am I waking up in just in casual clothes, or am I...
No, you woke up naked. Yeah, you've been naked this whole time. That's honestly why you hadn't asked me, so I wasn't gonna say nothing. Yeah, that's why he was kind of scared a little bit on top of you being extremely strong. Yeah. And asked if you already had a staff.
You know,
You're still a little hungover too, so.
You know what? I'm going to throw on. You know what? Since I never noticed that I wasn't naked, that I was naked. I'm going to take the vial and walk downstairs.
Naked? Fully naked?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We will get back to you here in just a moment. As all of you were... Oh,
well, no, the only thing I was to be specific where I'm heading, so it's not like it's left up to the imagination. I'm heading straight to Kowalski.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna go to Kowalski.
That's fine. That is fine. So as everybody is starting to head down, Bob kind of juts down. A couple people have already made it down. He stops at Ryan's and goes, "Hey, can you let me in?"
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I don't have a second. Let me in.
Preface: I've probably been up since 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Out of game. I've been up since 8 o'clock, looking at every nook and cranny to make sure that the captain isn't in the room.
Okay. So you're searching every corner.
I'm literally like every nook and cranny for hidden things on the wall. Or...
Okay. Don't find nothing.
Great. Okay, I'm coming, and then I open the door.
You open the door and you see Bob, and he kind of just pushes you. He goes, "Hey, yeah, shut the door."
Okay, okay, and I shut the door. I go, "You're the third person to forcibly enter my room in the last 24 hours."
Yeah, I don't want to be next to the Zakar guy. He kind of, made me really uncomfortable.
He was kind of naked.
He asked me to slow stroke him earlier. I don't know how I feel about that.
He is an acquired taste. What?
Wait, I don't know. Acquired taste? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What kind of taste are we talking about?
I'm afraid.
What? I was in here the whole time, so I don't know what do you want?
I want to look for something.
What?
Something, a staff.
What do you mean, like a staff?
Like a staff thing.
Like a wooden staff with purple fabric on the ends?
No. It's like an Egyptian staff.
Like the one. Go ahead. I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, and he starts to kind of feeling around. Like you don't have much to your room. So he starts looking around and he's lifting up your bed and stuff. And he okay, preface question real quick. Did you already put your stuff in your sleeve, right? Not in the...
Yeah, it would be in
the bedside.
It would be here, yes. It would be in the bracelet.
Okay, so he's looking through, and like I say, he pulls the shelf out that usually houses those, and he goes,
You put that, yeah, thank you.
And he keeps looking around, and he goes, okay, I didn't find it, thanks. And he gets to the door, he pushes past you, gets to the door, and opens the door slightly. And at this time, it hasn't taken him long. Zakar, you're still headed down, and he goes, shit! Zakar, you see the door to Ryan's room open slightly and then shut real quick. You don't see anybody around it, but...
You mean Xander's room?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what'd I say?
You said Ryan.
Oh, sorry. Xander, sorry.
Yeah, but it's fine.
No, that's cool. I tried to make sure.
No, yeah.
So just...
You just see a door open and then shut real quick.
Zakar is going to walk over to Xander's door. It's going to be like a sluggish rap of knocks.
The Bob kind of leans back and goes, I need to get out. Can you go?
He wants you to stall for time. Goodness.
You want me to stall? Is that what you want?
Yeah, just go to the door.
Oh boy.
You want me to stall?
Go to the door.
Who's at the door?
Did you not hear the knocking? The boom, 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 dinosaur. I don't know.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, well, if it is Zakar and he's here for you, I might have an idea. So I'm going to go to the table side drawer. I'm going to take the wind relic out of my bracelet. I'm going to set it in the drawer and shut it, and then run to the door and open it.
Hold on. As soon as you hit or you stick the wind relic in there, it causes the wind tunnel. Bob is completely destroyed, like blown into sand. Just it is so, and you just see Bob go woof and gone.
Oh my god!
And so I'm gonna walk, and then I'm gonna walk to the door because I'm unaffected.
Yep.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door to a fully naked Zakar holding a.
The vial is good. The vial, as soon as you open the door, the vial's gonna be like right there, like in front of your face. Do you know what this is?
Does the wind tunnel escape through the door?
No, it stops right at the door frame.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I just hope.
I was really hoping for the door to open and Zakar standing there, and then a steady flow of air, like him, Fabio standing in the door.
No, it's self-contained.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna pull the relic out and shut the drawer.
Wait, so Zakar, do you walk in the room?
No.
Okay.
No, he says.
So you're standing there and
Yeah,
you see Xander walk to the door, open it, and then back.
Hold on. And then, so I'll pull it out, shut the drawer, come back to the door. Whoa.
Yes, I know, it's early in the morning, I'm sorry to bother you. But do you happen to know what this liquid is? I found this vial of liquid in my bed. What this? Why do you have handouts in front of you? What? I actually got them early this morning. Why does nobody ever give me credit for doing something good?
Okay, about this, but before you say anything, Xander, Mogar, you were down the stairs and you had just butt ass naked, standing there, like doing this with Brian. You hear kind of raising his voice a little bit, but he's butt ass naked. You, Jamie and Jackie, you guys are already in the main floor. So
do I notice Mogar?
No, because he just came out of his room and hasn't said nothing. Continue, Xander.
Like Kratos blinded by Apollo, you're just like...
Stop, please.
Two things.
Yes.
One, where are your clothes?
I am wearing clothes.
You are wearing... Look down.
Oh, triple take on the junk. My man.
So, as you notice, Mogar is gonna walk behind you. He's gonna take his hat off and just like cover and go, "I got you." Don't worry."
Just put your dick all up in this cat.
Did you just cat my dog?
Like, just take the hat.
Captain dog.
Take the hat.
Soldier needs a helmet, but damn.
Mogar, take the hat.
I'm gonna take the hat and I'm just gonna place it right there as like some Asgardian fucking jockstrap. And I'm gonna be like, okay, I will continue this conversation whenever I'm in better standing. Well, I'm already in better standing. It's actually pretty impressive today. But whenever I have clothes on, if you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, strange liquid. I might try to drink it, but I'll be right back.
Ask Kowalski.
Oh, the ass.
So, I do hear him say, ask Kowalski on the way out, but I am going to head back to the room to actually put on some clothes now. That now since it was pointed out to me.
That is perfectly fine. Ryan and Mogar, do you guys head downstairs?
Yep.
Mogar, you're without your hat this episode, just FYI, because you have already told me you're heading downstairs. So it takes a couple minutes, and Zakar does come back downstairs with clothes, hopefully, right, Zakar?
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, I want to get my clothes on and immediately head back to where I was going. Unless I was on my way back or getting clothes, since I didn't know that they were heading down a certain specific way, I was going to stop back at Xander's door.
Okay. I was gonna say you can stop and knock on the door. He's no longer there, but
okay. So in that case, since they're right there, then I will head back down to the lobby where I was heading.
Okay. All right. Jamie and Jackie, you guys would have got there during all this. Do you guys want to do anything before they get there?
Which one of us actually got there first is the real question.
Well, you were still getting ready, so I'd say Jackie.
Okay, so I would come in and Jackie would be doing. What are you doing in the room?
I want to go over to Kowalski and just kind of check up on it.
You go behind the curtain, and he is vomiting in a very, very penguin-sized bucket.
Oh, Kowalski, what can I do?
Tyler, no.
Oh, right, okay. And I kind of rush off to get some Tylenol.
So about you rush off and don't really know where to go. About this time, Jamie comes down the stairs.
Morning, Jackie. You look lost already.
Yeah, have you seen Tylenol around anywhere?
No, I don't.
Well,
do they keep Tylenol on pyramids?
I don't know. All I know is that Kowalski is like puking his guts up, so I'm gonna go try to find some Tylenol.
All right, you have fun with that.
All right.
So about I was gonna say, as you guys get done talking, Mogar and Xander come down the stairs together.
Just walking down, I'm just like,
yeah, you're probably gonna have to burn that thing now. You realize?
Don't you dare say such things.
Do you want to put that? Hat? Do you want to tell them where the hat is now? Do you really think that putting that back on your head after it's been there is a good idea?
You know I have a hat cleaning system, right?
There ain't no amount of cleaning that's gonna get back.
You know I don't mind, right?
He does wrestle for a living, so
And quit calling it wrestling! Jesus Christ, I'm a fighter!
Well, we've had a morning.
I sure hope we have.
Did Bob come to everybody else's room panicked and afraid of Zakar?
Someone tried to come to my room, but when I realized I didn't have to open the door, I just didn't.
Yep. No, I mean to go wash my eyes out, but Zakar came down was completely buck-ass naked.
Ooh, were you impressed?
It was enough to fit in Mogar's hat, if that.
Jamie puts his hand up to his chin and is just like, you know, okay, I'm okay with this. Mental image is kind of forming up here. Don't know if I like it or not, but I'm definitely getting it.
I have this image of you guys at the bottom of the stairs while Jackie's just checking every corner of the 200-foot room.
Bob was looking for a staff, and if he's
Wait,
not
what?
the one. No, it's not yours. I don't I think he's talking about the one that Imhotep was holding in the fight yesterday.
Did we pick that up? I forget.
I don't think we did.
I don't think we had the opportunity.
I mean, I think that was the failed test because we went after that scorpion thing instead of that. Or at least I did.
I was too busy with my new relic that I kind of forgot who grabbed what that day. So
I just didn't care.
About this time,
Typical.
Zakar comes down the stairs.
So,
So,
come.
you in a hat, huh?
yeah. Speaking of, where is my hat now?
And before Mogar can even finish that sentence, I'm going to grab the hat and place it on top of his head. Oh, you mean this hat's my... Oh, this hat's my friend.
Both of you roll me a d6 real quick.
Did you watch this first?
No, I did not.
As he puts it on your head, Mogar, you get a very, very strong stench because I don't even think Mogar has showered himself, or not. Yeah, not Mogar.
No, I have.
believe Zakar has showered himself very recently.
Okay, back into character. Now that IRL got my revenge for that comment. Just kidding.
I'm gonna look over at Mogar. And I go, see, there are some things that cannot be washed out.
I think I have pink eye in both eyes.
Jamie starts actually laughing.
Everybody is downstairs. Jackie, you finally find the laundry room, and it does have Tylenol in it. So you grab the Tylenol. Kowalski takes a couple of the Tylenol, and he stops throwing up for a minute and hits a couple buttons. The VCR does drop down out of the ceiling for you to have a TV and a VCR. Jackie, he did not forget. He's sitting there, and you see him just kind of laying, and he goes, somebody's at the, and he presses the button. You see the door, and Felix steps in, very, like I said, very, very fresh. He has a new suit, and his suit today, his suit color today is actually blue. And he walks in, and he's very, like I said, very refined. He walks in, and he goes, "Oh, looks like you are all up. I wasn't expecting all of you awake this early."
I would like to say, first and foremost, whenever I drink, it gets a little crazy. So I'm gonna extend a hand, and I'm sorry for yesterday.
Wait, who are you extending the hand to? Sorry.
To Felix.
Oh.
Felix looks at you and goes, and he extends his hand. He's like, "You are impressive when you're drunk. The fact that you have control over some of your faculties." And he looks over at the penguin and goes, "You not so much. I'm so glad I could find your mop for you. You did pee a little on the way up. Sir Zakar."
That explains the nakedness. Ah, I see.
And he kind of nods his head, and he looks over at Jamie. "Master, we need to go to the headquarters. You have been beckoned."
I will attend, but I assume they had a few questions for me before we got sent to timeout last night.
Oh no! If we're taking the Zeta systems, I'm sure we can talk all about it in the car ride where you can't escape.
Are we all going today? Or
I'm gonna stop Felix mid talk, and I'm going to look over to Xander, and I'm like, no. You misunderstand. I don't run. People run for me. The only people that would want to leave this conversation is you, big guy. And then I'm gonna head out the door.
Felix kind of just looks past him and looks back at you guys. Are all of you coming, or there is room in the car, and we will have maybe a tour of the headquarters?
Oh God, do you plan on going?
All I heard was Mogar. Honestly, I didn't hear what they were saying.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it to where that the mic is not fucking with the focusing of the camera, so that's why I had to move it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're all good, bro.
Mogar, do you plan on going?
Honestly, I don't mind it. I mean, all I considered with the Zeta system is that he owns my gym. Who cares?
Never mind then. Xander, I have a question for you. 1 second though. I want Ben Zakar is going to walk over to Kowalski, even though he's puking. I can visibly see that he's puking.
Yeah, well, he's stopped now. He's taken the Tylenol. He's still queasy, but
I'm going to grab the vial and show it to him really quick. Do you know anything about this?
he looks up at you very hazily eyed and he shakes his head. And Felix walks over to you and goes, "Oh, that I left that on your bed. It is a cure to a hangover."
This is hangover cure.
As soon as you say that, he freaking he grabs, not Felix, he grabs it and downs it, and he goes, "Woo!" Kowalski does.
Did? Okay.
Yeah, Kowalski grabs it and downs it, and he goes, "Woo! Woo!" And Felix goes, "It's only meant for humans. I'm not really sure how it's going to affect him."
Oh God.
I'm gonna get down on like Kowalski's height level. I'm gonna grab the sides of his face. I'm gonna get in really close. I am so sorry for whatever happens.
You literally meet. He gets so alert. It's like this. Like I said, it's a hangover cure for humans. For penguins, it's like speed. So you literally see Kowalski just hype up and go. He turns and starts hitting a bunch of buttons, and you see everything fall out of the ceiling and then pull back up.
I'm gonna grab Kowalski. I don't know how big he is compared to me, but I'm gonna like wrap him in a bear. I'm gonna run over, grab him, and like restrain him a little bit.
You see his wings flap. He goes, "Let me go, let me
No,
go."
no.
Let me go.
Good Kowalski. Good Kowalski. I want to start petting him. You good?
Your shh literally made my headphone go.
Alright, sorry. But yeah, so it's okay,
No,
Kowalski.
you're fine.
It's okay, Kowalski. Calm down.
Kowalski literally sits there and goes, okay, I'll calm down.
I'm gonna put you down now, okay?
Okay.
And I'll put you down. You don't have to press the buttons, okay?
Okay.
I'll put you down. Go find the cat and go play with the cat. The cat would love to play with you right now.
You see him literally relax. Goes, "Cat."
Yeah, there's a cat in the building. You had it from the day.
He hits one button and literally drops out of the ceiling, and it's the skeleton of a cat. That's the cat. And pulls back up.
Hold the foot.
Where is Peter? Oh my.
Okay, at that point, even Zakar is going to just leave the penguin alone. He's going to put down Kowalski.
Kowalski literally looks at all of you guys. I told you, nothing can really survive in this place unless it's magical. I got lucky.
I will get you, magic cat. I'll talk to you later, Kowalski. I'll talk to you later.
Felix turns to you guys and goes, "So, staying, going?"
Oh, sorry. Yes. I know how to stay goal. Xander.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him to the side. I'm gonna do that thing where I put my arm around him and drag him over to the side a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Very serious matter. I know you're heading to Zeta Systems today. There's one thing I need you to look into, if possible. Because if I go in there, I cannot trust myself with my actions. I'm sure I would be tempted to destroy everything in there. But, apparently, Jamie's mother has something to do with my incarceration. If you can find out anything about this, please, get the information for me and I'll make it worth your while. It's in Oldenburg County, Black Dolphin Prison.
sorry, that was just a lot to process. So, okay, Jamie's mother, conviction, Black Dolphin prison.
Yes. And even though I was drunk yesterday, I heard them talking about it. And plus, I did kind of ask, that's kind of why I kind of, had to go to my room. But with that outburst, I cannot trust myself. I, however, can trust you. You seem like an honest man.
Thank you.
The puppos take center stage.
Yeah, I will see what I can do. I don't know how much access I'll have, but I mean, I don't think that us all being connected to Zeta Systems is an accident. There's something else afoot. I don't fully understand why, but I don't fully trust it either.
I'm gonna take my arm. I'm gonna retract my arm and just stare into Xander's eyes. Rather seriously.
Yeah. Real quick before you say that, you were gonna say something, Jay.
Oh, just as this has been going on, because they're taking forever, relatively speaking, I'm just gonna lean my head into the open doorway or whatever and be like, Mogar, Xander, possibly Jackie, are you coming, or are we just gonna sit around with...
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
Continue, Zakar.
Oh, look, I guess I'm holding you up. You need to go. I don't want you being left here. Just, if you can find out anything at all, please. I don't remember a lot about my past, but I promise you, I've been saying this entire time. I was wrongly convicted, and now I would like some proof. And with that, Zakar is going to make his way back. Kowalski's back at his panel, right?
Yeah.
Before I'm making my way that way. So who else is going besides Windboy?
Besides who? I'm sorry.
Besides Windboy, I was talking about Xander.
Yeah.
Oh, Wind Boy. Okay. That's just me normal deaf, not that you cut out or anything. I tell what you said.
Sorry about that.
So Xander, Mogar, and Jackie, what are you guys doing?
I'm not going. I'm gonna go find Bob.
Okay, what about you, Jackie?
I reckon I'll go.
All right, so
I'm going.
I was gonna say this is the fun part. Go ahead.
So before I leave the door, I'm gonna shout back to Zakar, and I go, Zakar,
What?
if you find the captain, tell him I have questions,
Find the captain.
and then I'm gonna walk out the door.
I'm gonna look over at Mogar. Do we know a captain?
I mean, I'm Morgan, but
I do not know what he means. Okay, if I find Captain, I will tell Captain, hello, my name's Zakar, Xander sent me, hello.
Okie dokie. So this is where we split.
Yeah.
Wait, before we split.
Go ahead.
I can see Mogar, either hear him say that he's not coming or whatever, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, Mogar, I'm gonna try the whole polite thing. Can you please come with us?
coming.
Thank you. I look slightly disgusted with myself, but okay.
So Zakar, you're the only one staying behind, correct?
I guess.
You can go. That's up to you.
No, because I would. Time out. Like, if I would have won, Zakar would have started blowing everything up. So no, for the sake of the story, I would not. I'm not trusting Zakar to go.
That is fine. I've got plans.
I know, but that's just truth. Like if I was gonna say if somebody else was going to try to convince Zakar, he probably would have went. But I know we're usually saying that shit for the end of the episode, but no.
Wait, so now we're all going except Zakar?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like maybe somebody should stay with him if something happens.
I mean, just let him find the Captain Morgan. He'll be fine.
I can do it by myself. If you want to stay, I'm not going to beg. You can stay, go. I don't. Should I stay or should I go now?
If you want to stay, I do understand. It's good to keep company with your friends sometimes.
Yeah. Plus I gotta watch that VHS tape. So
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Alright.
y'all go.
Alright, so Mogar, Xander, and Jamie, you guys are with Felix back to Zeta Systems. So you guys all basically load up into the limo outside. We're gonna start here. You guys leave, door shuts. Zakar and Jackie. Zakar, you both are standing there. The TV and the TV and the VCR. Sorry, that was Jamie getting up and not realizing they were unmuted. Anyway, you two, what are you guys doing?
Good question.
The VCR is down. You guys are in, like I said.
But I do remember that there was the VHS, the mummy tape
Mhm.
that we got from the fight, right?
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, nobody's inspected it yet, or like put it in or whatever.
No, Jackie has it.
So,
Crotch pocket. No, it's
Not
not in the
again.
crotch pocket. It's in the.
not again. So, Jackie, you
Yeah.
with the battle with Imhotep, there was another tape. Have you tried putting it in there yet?
No, not yet. I was gonna try to, but then we got called down here, so
I think we should go ahead and go examine it, just like we did with the Rampage tape.
yeah. So I guess I'll go up to my room and get it, and I'll be back down here in a minute.
I'll make sure that Kowalski, the coked out penguin, doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah. Get him some
Kowalski.
fruit.
Kowalski looks around and goes, "I'm not cracked out anymore. It didn't last long.
Is that why you're single?
That's why I'm sad.
Both. It could be very well be both.
I'm also not allowed to leave the pyramid."
Now that's just terrible. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah, you guys get to come and go as you please. Magical creatures here are stuck here.
I don't know what you want me to do. I'm sorry.
And you just see him kind of pull the curtain again. He didn't stop talking.
Do you want me to bring you a Subway? I don't know what you want.
He opens the gun. He said, "What's Subway?"
Get him some soup. Maybe that'll help.
We'll get to.
Penguin?
No, cream of penguin. Like it's like broccoli and cheese sometimes.
He realizes what he said and he pulls the curtain again.
I'm gonna lean over to Jackie. That penguin scares the ever-living shit out of me.
I know he's got like skeletons all around him. It's creepy.
And the cat skeleton. How can you explain that? Oh, magical creatures can't survive in here. My ass, I
The
can't.
button. He goes, "I can still hear you guys."
Well, I'm sorry. It's creepy.
I'm in a pyramid by myself with a freaking thing that has multiple personalities. How am I not supposed to be creepy?
I'll make you some soup.
Cream of mushroom.
Okay. And I start going up the stairs.
Zakar, what are you doing real quick while she's going upstairs? We're about to jump to the other one. So
the VCR is downstairs, correct?
yeah, the VCR is in the middle, basically in the middle of the room with the big screen.
Then I'm gonna wait there. And
Okay.
And while you cut to them, I'm gonna go check on Beck really quick. I don't know where the fuck they went.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. So
Ryan, can you hear us?
Ryan.
I don't remember if he had a headset on or not, because if he has a headset, there's no point in us talking to him. He can't hear us.
So, I can do this part without Ryan. As you guys are walking to the limo door behind you, the Felix is walking with you guys. Felix kind of taps on your shoulder, Mogar, and goes, "I have a feeling you might want to sit up front with us today."
Yeah, please. And also, can you show me that trick so I can clean my hat? My eyes are starting to burn.
He held his hand out as you guys were walking. Hand me your hat.
I would suggest gloves.
He just holds out his hand. Hand me your hat.
Okay.
He
They can both touch this.
He takes your hat and immediately goes, "Not savable," and lights it up.
Oh, my guy!
All right, out of game. DM said no hat this game. He literally holds the leftovers of the hat and goes, "You don't need this either. I can still smell him." And he tosses it into the sand. You do realize, though, Mogar, Jamie, you wouldn't care, but Mogar, you would realize you guys are still in Egypt. You still see the crumblings of the Sphinx. The pyramid has not moved since it re-landed.
Bold of you to assume that I don't care about our geographical location. Very bold.
You've been waiting to get in the limo for a good little bit now. So, and now
Don't
that
worry, don't worry, Mogar. We'll get you another hat somewhere.
But my mother gave me that hat.
Well, I can't be your mommy.
Felix
thought of
looks-
that. Should have thought of that before you handed it to cover some of my junk. Then, if your mother gave, that's a little deep, man.
Felix looks over at you, Mogar, and goes, and then covers his face and goes around the car. All right. So everybody's in the car now.
What the fuck?
He had to move the table back.
I had to move the table.
Sounded like the start of Heat Miser. Miser.
The Titanic's happening right now.
Yeah. Okay. So Xander and Jamie, you guys are in the back. And Mogar, are you in the Mogar? You chose to sit in the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like just handfuls of sand.
Okay. You open the door and you notice that neither of the maids that were there or the females that were there last time are there. So like last time you guys rode in the limo, you don't know where they're at. But Felix gets in and goes, "Okay, hop in," and he rolls the window down briefly for Jamie and Xander and goes, "You guys have your conversation. I'm starting this," and rolls the window up.
Okay, I'm a little scared now.
Xander and Jamie, this to have your conversation.
So, you seemed relatively upset yesterday. I do understand, but I wanted to do this in a more civilized forum. Is there, like, some beverages or little snacks or something I could be messing with?
Hit a button. Yeah.
Click, motherfucker, click.
It literally comes down a full buffet of random snacks.
Ooh, I love these.
Xander just serious face up there. Xander.
Oh, I definitely looked up, and then I went right back to Jamie.
Okay.
There are many things that I don't understand about this, or how I was plucked away from my mother on a chase to a flying pyramid to a naked Russian at my. But the one thing I don't understand is that all of us are connected by apparently father's company. And you didn't bother to tell us that you knew who we were?
So, let me offer the reverse to you, because it's a good thought experiment to think on multiple sides of a situation. Did you bother to ask? Did any of you bother to ask anything about anybody else? Or did you just happy-go-lucky, yellow brick road, jaunt arms, and skip down the path?
Well, let me ask you this, you rich snob. Would you have allowed or answered the question if somebody asked?
Well, negotiations usually
So no.
function
No.
on
The
both
answer would be
people
no.
needing something. Hey, whoa. I have stuff that I want from you. You have stuff that you want from me. That's
And
why we're discussing.
What, pray tell, could you possibly want from me? Because you don't know me.
This is spicy.
I don't know you, huh? I click another button, and I'd like, if I may, Mr. GM, for a small TV to either come down or swing out or whatever.
One of the little panel opens up.
And I just wanted to be playing footage of him and his mother storm chasings, but specifically the portions where the storms get into civilization. So like nothing out on a field, it's just crap being torn apart. I know a little bit about you. We didn't invest in your company for shits and giggles, as the kids say.
Congratulations, you have documentation footage of. Not surprised you have that.
Oh, you cut out, bud.
You keep cutting out, Brian.
It's Discord. It's no one's connection because I keep checking Streamlabs. And
It might be my head. I lost. Say the last thing you said because I need to get back into it.
I showed you the video, and I said I know a little bit about you.
Oh, right. You have archival footage. Congratulations. I assumed you'd have that. No?
You cut out again right at that point. It's just those words. It's not letting you say those words.
It's like the Clintons are telling you not to say things.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, that was funny! Fuck you guys! Oh, is everybody afraid that I'm gonna show up dead tomorrow? Oh, okay, please. Hillary?
Okay.
If you say a character.
Okay. So, once again, congratulations. You have archival footage that you would have gotten from our company. Surprise, being how it's your father's company.
So, you want to know why you're here, and then you mock my valid setup of information. I don't know if you're just new to negotiating or business relationships, or if you're choosing to make an ass of yourself here, but I would suggest it stop. If you have questions for me, just say it.
Tell me what you know.
I know a lot. Can you be a little more specific?
Why is it that a random group of 5 individuals could all be somehow connected with your father's company?
I lean forward into him, and I'm like, it's not random. We chose each of you.
So,
It's not like we had a dartboard and we're just throwing darts at shit to pick you. I don't know what a skewed version of business you have, but we don't make anything without heavily considering all the ramifications.
So
you
the
don't
fact
know
that
anything about me, and I don't appreciate you taking this tone. I'm not trying to sit here and insult your intelligence or way of doing things. So I guess what I'm coming down to is why or how have I upset you?
does my father work for your company?
Hold on. What's your father's name?
Literally, you see the window in front roll down just slightly and goes, no. And the window rolls back up.
The fuck do you mean? No. The fuck?
I trust Felix with my life, so I assume he doesn't work.
Well, that just gave you more brownie points. Why do I don't have a problem with you. I don't.
Oh,
I
you're sure
don't-
acting like you do.
Well, here's the deal, though. We all seem to actively want to be here to help save the planet. You just have this attitude that you don't care. You'd rather not do anything, or if you could, you'd pay somebody to do everything for you. So that's where my problem lies, is that there's no real effort towards this team. And if we're going to try to stop whoever this is, Zebus, whoever, I, as a person who relies on a team out in the field chasing storms, needs to know that every person has.
You were correct. I don't attempt to obtain the same goals that you guys have. Because my goals are a bit more personal. But none of you guys seem to be interested in what I want or what interest I have.
Well, then
So,
help me understand.
my goal is not to protect anything. Frankly, you guys being all gung-ho buddy-buddy makes me sick to my stomach. I don't live in that world. I've had friends, wasn't particularly impressed by them. I have people that I keep around me for a reason. And as of right now, you guys are actively going against everything that I want to do.
The window rolls down. Stop. We're almost there. Your conversation continue later. And then the window rolls back up and you guys park. We're going to jump back in time a little bit to the beginning of that conversation. The beginning of everybody getting in the car. You guys have your... But now Felix and Mogar are going to have a conversation. Alright, so we're in the front. Mogar, you just get in. Felix takes off, and you actually get to see everything that's going on. You see a bunch of buttons on the front dash and everything. Felix looks over at you and goes, "So, Mogar, is it?"
Yeah, real quick, Felix. What kind of Star Wars fuckery is this?
Oh, I appreciate your reference, good sir. There are a lot of things that Zeta System works on that are beyond the public's knowledge. And you guys take off, and you kind of get set back in your seat a little bit as it takes off.
Do the warning first, Felix. Jesus.
Well, I could only shift the safety pressure to the certain cabins, and it had to be put in the back due to Master wanting to make sure the conversation is appropriate and not interrupted.
Okay, hold up. You said safety pressure system?
Mm-hmm.
That's in the back?
Well, as of right now, yes.
Sir! Don't crash! I like living!
Pressure as in G-force. Do you not feel the pressure on you?
Wait, what?
Look out the window. And as you look out the window, you literally see, like, it looks like it's on, like, fast forward. Like, you guys are flying.
Okay, I already know I said fuckery, but what kind of flash running fuckery is this?
Man, you and your references today are on point, good sir. But the reason I had you up here is because I had a question for you, Mr. Mogar.
Yes, sir.
You do not fight for Zeta Systems or anything like that. You do train in our gym, though, one of our subsidiary gyms. You have beaten some of our toughest fighters, and we would like to sign you as one of our fighters after everything that is going on is done.
Woo! Yeah.
Good. 1 second, Mogar. And he rolls down the window. He goes, "No," and then rolls it back up. Sorry, there was something that was said that I had to interrupt.
How'd you hear that?
Oh, I apologize. Anyway, on a different subject. So you are willing to sign a contract with us, correct?
I'm pretty sure the woo gave it away.
Okay, then I will have papers written up whenever we get to Zeta Systems, and you will be a fighter. We will handle all of your former contracts and whatnot, and your fights upcoming will be postponed until after this adventure that you're on is finished. But I do have, now that you've said yes, one more question. How do you feel about implants?
1 second. So Mogar's just gonna like focus now onto himself and try to summon his relic. Like, not to change or anything, just to have something on his head because he's way too wired right now.
Okay.
So could he do that?
Roll me d6. All right. No, you can't summon it, but it's all right. It's always been in your pocket.
Well, as he's just fiddling around since he's so hyper and he's not used to nothing on his head. He finally feels it. He goes, "Okay, now you're just appearing in my pocket."
The relics tend to do that.
Like, you knew that my hat got incinerated.
And you say incinerated and start to tear up, and literally he goes, he's driving and covering his mouth. He's got to put it on. He had to put it on. He had to put it on. I knew what he was doing. I knew what he was doing. He was putting it on.
Oh, hey. Okay, but yeah. Why are you laughing?
Because I incinerated your hat. How is that not funny?
Oh, wrong button. Okay, it's just a hat.
Well, one second. We're almost at our destination. Master, you can. We're almost at our destination. You guys can continue this conversation at Zeta Systems. We're here, and he rolls it back up.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Mogar. We will continue this conversation inside. We will continue talking soon. And literally, he pulls in and he opens the door, and he kind of looks down and he looks back at you, Mogar, and he goes and closes the door and walks off. We're jumping real quick back before you guys get out of the car and whatnot. Jumping to Zakar and Jackie. I'd say, Jackie, you get back downstairs about this time. You got the VHS. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk over to the TV and turn it on and put the tape in.
Okay. Zakar, are you doing anything?
I'm waiting in anticipation to see what was on the tape, because that was the purpose.
Okay. As you put the tape in, literally you hear the VCR, like, it kind of and sounds like it cranks, and immediately you see on the screen it's fuzzy a little bit, and you see a big Z across the screen, and literally it flashes red and it switches to blue, and it flashes again, and then you see Zebus appear on screen.
This
is a nice place you have here.
Wait, you can see us?
Yes, I can. It looks like you have tapped into one of my relics. So, is there anything you have to say for yourself?
First off, what happened to my towel friend?
He was a bothersome individual. He is not dead, I can tell you that, but his purpose has been remanufactured.
Into what exactly?
Oh, more tests will show you that answer.
So what is it that you mean whenever we need to choose the right relic or someone dies?
Well, as you can see, and as I have just slightly told you, this is my relic. I have manufactured it and made it into something else. Beforehand, there's not much that could be done with relics unless you were chosen. And now, it's much more open-minded, may I say.
So what was with the
Young-
note then, and all the blood left? What was that about?
And he kind of looks at you and goes, I did not leave a note.
That's strange, considering it seemed like my tower friend's handwriting.
And he kind of stopped, like on screen, he stops and goes, more that will need to be fixed. I apologize for the
What do
note.
you mean need to be fixed?
Can only answer so many questions. This is a sort of pre-recorded message. And he looks down, he looks over at you. Miss, you no qualms? Nothing?
No. And I push the eject button.
As you push the eject button, the tape ejects, and then on where it on the side where it didn't have any printing or something, it still says the mummy on top, but on the side, it literally has a countdown. It's all in red. It has about 15 seconds counting down.
Ooh.
Zakar, you do see this as well.
So I see the tape itself is counting down?
Yep, the tape itself is counting down.
Kowalski, yeet it!
What?
Yeet it!
Eat it. He presses it 4 times. The tube comes down. Jackie, roll me a d6.
Oh, God.
I pray your 6s hold up.
Yes!
Okay. As the tube comes down, you're able to drop the VHS and get out of the way of the tube before it lands on you. The tape is immediately sucked through the tube and launched. And outside, you guys see on the screen, it shows where the tape has been yeeted. And Kowalski didn't really aim that well. You see the tape being yeeted. It lands on one of the other pyramids nearby.
Oh boy.
And then you guys see an explosion. In the dust, there is a giant crater in the pyramid.
Hold on. Are you telling me Jamie actually missed destruction of a pyramid?
Yes.
Don't you bring this up. This is a sensitive subject.
So as that happens, Kowalski panics and goes, let's, and he starts, you hear a bunch of button taps. We're going somewhere else. And he hits, and both of you feel the pressure of the pyramid take off, and it lands. It feels like you're still floating, or it feels like you guys are still floating, but it lands somewhere. You see, he's like, okay, hey, can you guys tell me where we're at? You guys literally on the screen, you look very high up, like on the clouds and stuff, but you actually see a city below.
Do we recognize the city by chance?
Yes, it is Classic City.
Oh, isn't that town from that TV show that Mogar's all...
Oh, it's definitely not.
Oh, it's Classic City. And he hits a couple buttons. He's like, oh, we're I guess on what's left of what Bob caught Castle Drag?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Here opens the door, and as the doors open, you see you're on a floating, like I said, a floating rock basically, and there's remnants of the castle. The pyramid covers most of it, but there is small remnants of the castle. I love the small tiny claps.
Okay, so the doors open as we see the remnants of the castle, correct? Is that what you said?
Do what? Sorry, I was reading.
The remnants of the castle. So, how much of it do we see? I'm sorry.
There's not much by remnants. I mean, like rubble and maybe a door like that's in shambles and stuff like that. Just small little things, nothing major. because the pyramid takes up most, if not all, of the floating rock.
So
What's left of it.
So why exactly are we here?
I just kind of hit the button, and some of these locations are pre-programmed.
I kind of feel like we're here for a purpose.
A porpoise or a purpose?
Purpose.
Porpoise. Okay. There's no water around here, so I'm not really sure. Wait.
You meant purpose.
Oh, purpose. Okay. And Kowalski looks down. He's like, he hits the button. Bob, wherever you are, can I have you come down here? There's no answer. Do you guys want to do anything else real quick before we jump?
Nothing I can think of the top of my head.
Okay. Are you guys wanting to talk or say anything to each other after? I'll leave an open forum for you guys so you guys can talk.
Oh yeah, because I don't know how far you wanted this progress, but yeah, so sure. Jackie, isn't this where we first started our journey just a couple of days ago?
Yeah, I think it is. It doesn't look the same, but I'm pretty sure this is where we started.
I feel like there's something else going on here. First, Zebras invades us. Well, if you want to say that he was invading us through a VHS team. But don't you think it's rather odd that he appears, there's an explosion, we're back here now?
Yeah, something's not right.
I think we need to call the others.
Hello?
You guys do get called over a comm system. Because you guys at the moment would be around the same point of you guys getting out of the car. You guys do hear hello from Jackie.
Dang it, I had a thing to say before we got out of the car, but that's okay.
Well, no, you're still in the car. The comm's coming through the car. You guys don't have helmets or nothing.
Hello?
Was that them back there?
The window is now down before you get out, Mogar.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys can openly talk over comms, by the way.
Oh.
So it was Jackie paging in.
What?
Do what?
I was saying it was Jackie was the one that was paging in, so I was...
Go ahead, Jackie.
Guys, do you remember that VHS tape I got?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
one from, yeah.
Yeah, it was from that Zebus guy.
Okay.
Like from the big bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
What did it say?
Oh Lord. Here's
That's a
my
short
memory
message.
loss.
He said...
Yeah. Zakar, what did it say?
Something evil stuff, something's going to destroy us all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Note
And
to
then-
self, have Zakar narrate a book.
And then I ejected it and it started counting down like it was a bomb, and then we yeeted it and it blew up. Sorry you missed that. Oh, Jamie, sorry.
Yeah, we blew
Wait,
up
what are we sorry about?
Wait. Yeah. You're saying sorry, and then you're saying, especially to Jamie, what did you do?
we kind of blew up pyramid.
Yeah.
Blew up a pyramid?
Yeah, the yeeted VHS landed on a pyramid, blew it up, made a big old crater. You might see it on the news. I don't know.
Oh, yes. Okay, I have something to look forward to this evening.
Kowalski.
But then Kowalski pressed a button, and now we're at that classic city castle place.
What?
And it's
Yeah,
sort
where
of
we
kind
started.
of... It's sort of kind of in ruins now.
You're at Castle Drac.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to sign the contract, but I want to go with the Felix.
Y'all haven't went in yet?
No, we just got here.
Felix,
Damn.
hurry up with the contract, please.
Felix opens up the the limo door after he closes. He hears you yell at him. What?
They're at Castle Track. Can I have the contract, please, so I can hurry up and sign it? And then, can you please take me there?
There's a lot more than just handing you paper. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. And he leans in and he hits a couple buttons. And in front of you, Mogar, a screen flips up, and the screen you guys had in the back, it opens up to Channel 3 News. They have an urgent broadcast. Their team, and on the broadcast it goes, "We have lost several members of our team today due to an explosion at one of the pyramids that we were investigating near the Sphinx. Looks like we've lost about, we're not sure, but several cameramen and a few, and along with one of our telecasters. We would like to have a moment of silence. We're not really sure what happened, but there is a giant crater shape in one of the other pyramids, and the debris has cost the lives of several of our crew members. Please remember them and their families on this day, along with their surviving children and families." And then the broadcast ends.
Kowalski.
This to me.
Yeah.
Aim.
He clicks the button. Can't. He literally, Kowalski pulls open the curtain so they can't hear it, and looks at Zakar and Jackie and goes, "I'm sorry, guys. I just hit it 4 times. That's all I did." And he closes the curtain back.
Did we, and we'll go at Jackie. I think. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we may have sort of accidentally committed murder.
you have started a terrorist witch hunt in Egypt. That's great. That's just great.
That's just what the world needs right now.
What
God.
did you want us to do? Kill them or kill us? I mean, you take your pick.
I was about to stomp on it with my foot, so maybe it would have blown me up.
So, I mean, if Jackie could have blown up, I could have blown up, even Kowalski. I mean, come on, look at poor Kowalski. He's scared out of his mind over
So
there.
you guys are in Classic City?
Yeah.
Xander ignores everything. Classic City.
Yes, we are in Classic City.
Yes?
All right. Well, let us take care of this, and we'll meet you there.
Cool, peace out.
I think I'm going to investigate the rubble.
We're gonna jump to them at Zeta Systems.
No, go ahead. Take your time.
I was gonna say crap. I had a blue thumb. We're gonna go back to Xander, Jamie, and Mogar.
So,
Jamie, do you want to say anything before you get out of the vehicle?
before we get out of the car, I want to look at Zakar one more time, and he's going to kind
mean
of
Xander?
somber up.
You mean Xander?
Sorry. Names.
It's all good.
I'm gonna look at you and I'm like, I feel like we've gotten off on the wrong foot. I've heard where you're coming from, and trust for your team is important and everything. But let's look at where I'm coming from. In business, you don't immediately put your trust into anybody. So let's start at the beginning instead of jumping in halfway through. Let's just tell us something about ourselves to each other. That way it becomes personal. You don't do this often.
Mogar, you're hearing all this too, by the way.
But it'll take me a little bit of time. But if I'm going to care about you guys, I have to get to know you. I'll start. I might have mentioned it already, but I was on my high school cheerleading team, hence the outfit. Props for not mentioning it, by the way. I was the head cheerleader, which was slightly controversial at the time because the chick that I won it from was not very happy.
You won a cheerleading outfit?
Yeah, you had to try out to be the captain.
Okay, now that makes sense. I just,
I
for
don't.
some reason, it was like some sort of like game of chance or like some like game of really bad game of strip poker that you ended up winning this
No,
cheerleading outfit.
I don't solve all of my problems through corporate power and money. Sometimes I have skills.
Okay.
I'm human.
No. Xander or Mogar, are you guys speaking? Saying anything after after Jamie has divulged personal info?
Look at Xander. I'm like, do you have anything? Because I kind of do.
Yeah, I guess I do as well.
Do you want to go or me?
I can go. It's not a big deal.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason I asked if my dad worked for your company, your dad's company, is I don't exactly know where he is, nor do I really care where he is.
Hey, same.
Last I knew, he was on some volcano in the Pacific Rim, and haven't heard from him since, and that was 10 years ago.
At least you knew your dad.
Anyway.
I understand why that would be a sensitive subject, and I thank you for sharing that with me.
And I look over at Mogar.
I also look over at Mogar.
Mogar, center stage.
I'm gay. He's going to turn around and walk into the building.
As you exit the car, Mogar or Jamie's gonna be like, "Oh, honey, we knew." What? Did you not know? And he looks over at Xander.
Xander's just.
And I'm gonna shout after Mogar, and I'm gonna go. It was supposed to be something unknown.
Mogar, you hear that from outside the car.
Turn around and go like, damn, it was that obvious?
No, you
Felix
tried hiding it, but the gaydar went off for sure.
No, you're still inside the car, Jamie.
I'm saying that to Xander.
Felix turns around and looks at you, at Mogar, and goes, "Yeah, we all knew."
As the car's off in the distance, we kinda knew.
Over the intercom. Yeah, because the comms never shut off from the car. So you two did hear all that over the comms.
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
to somber in the moment real quick and be
Mogar's
like,
out. Are you guys getting out?
before we hop out, I'm sombering in the moment real quick, re-studying myself, and I'm like,
Hold on.
I'm going to try and hop on board this whole team thing. Just don't rush it, okay?
No, I understand. It's coming from two different philosophies in life and all this. I get it. I just need to know that when the time comes, like, are you willing to use that pistol against other things other than yourself?
Yes, just know, at this point, if anything comes down to it, I will protect you all to the best of my ability. Oh, fuck. I need some aspirin. And then I'm gonna get out
say
the
like
car.
Safeguard or something instead of that word.
Okay.
So you get out of the car. Xander, are you following?
Yeah.
All right. Felix literally looks at you three after you get out and goes, "Shall we head inside?"
Yeah.
Please.
All right. So
Let's
as you head inside, there's literally you guys can tell you're in somewhere kind of cold. Actually, Jamie, you know you're in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say that is where the home base of Zeta Systems.
It's Canadian.
It's Canadian. So you guys go in the front door. This is a huge building, and I mean like umpteen dozen floors, literally pretty tall. You guys walk in the front doors, and there's two ladies at the desk that you guys don't recognize, and it's very big. And immediately, as soon as Jamie walks through the door. Both ladies stand up and come at attention, and you can tell they're scared.
We'll look at the two girls. Look back at Jamie. Look at the two girls. Look back at Jamie.
Jamie just looks innocent as fuck, by the way.
I'm just gonna be like, Jamie, what'd you do?
Would you believe me if I said nothing that I'm aware of?
No.
Oh, well then, you don't want to hear the truth then.
Felix kind of goes, come on, we are heading to the upper floors. As Felix says upper floors, both the females sit back down and start like rapidly typing on several computers.
Ouch. That was
Okay.
good.
Right. So you guys go around the female of the desk clerks, and there's, like I said, several elevators and stuff like that. Felix hits a button on one of the elevators. Are you hitting all of them?
Can I do a thing? Can I do a thing as we walk by the people that are typing?
Yes.
I want to walk by like I'm not paying attention, but then I want to slap the desk with both my hands and go boo and see if they react.
As you slap both the desk, roll me d6.
Oh, buddy.
As you slap the desk, one of your hands miss. Since you're slapping with both hands, you still hit the desk with one of them. Both of the females who have been rapidly typing away jump up from their chairs. One hits her knees and falls to the ground. The other one turns and goes, and just stares at you and goes, hi.
Jamie's just gonna go, lighten up, you two. It's not the end of the world working here.
As she says hi, and you say that, Felix goes, shut up and back to work.
And then I'm gonna walk away. Or walk towards the elevator or what have you.
Yep. Felix hits the button on one of the elevators and literally walks away from the elevator and goes, this way.
But
I know. He walks to the corner and you see him literally pull basically a hidden keypad from the wall, type in several things and hit the up button and push the keypad back in. He looks at you guys and goes, the elevator is here. The doors open up to a very extravagant, like, it doesn't even look like an elevator. It looks like a bar, like a mini bar that is set inside a little elevator cabinet. He walks in and goes, are you guys coming?
So I'm gonna like slowly start to follow. I'm gonna be like, okay, press that button, did all that. What kind of escape room / Willy Wonka elevator fuckery is this?
The other elevator is for the our other guest who is leaving.
Okay, now that makes sense. But the Willy Wonka elevator.
Well, you have to understand that my father is a high priority individual, and we really don't want anybody with a gun to just be able to click top floor and go get to him. So.
But
Thank
we
you,
have
Master.
relics.
Yeah, but we're not here all the time. He's had this company my whole life.
Fair enough.
Are you stepping in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you step in, the door closes behind you. Felix leans up against the wall and hits the buttons. We are going to the second from the top floor. I must introduce you to a few people first. And Master, you have documents that need signed. Your father has relegated them to you.
Fine.
So you guys are waiting on the way up. You guys have a minute. You guys want to say anything inside the elevator?
So, what do you guys think?
Still processing the Willy Wonka elevator.
It's a lot more than I ever expected, that's for sure.
Well, I'm glad we impressed, or is it sorry to disappoint? Did you expect more?
It's very impressive.
Felix
well.
chuckles and goes, would you rather me make you more at home? And leans forward and hits a button. And Xander, you see a little flip on the wall, and it looks a drink pops out for you, and it looks like it's a small tornado in a glass.
Dope.
Do you feel left out, Mogar? And he clicks, and two portions of the wall flip out for you, Mogar. One is a drink with the official licensed TM UFC logo, which says you will be fighting for them soon. Even higher than you expect. And then the other one that flips out is a paper. He goes, "Oh, and that is your contract."
I immediately signed the contract.
You immediately sign the contract.
Did you read it?
No. Answer yay or nay.
Nope.
Okay.
Done.
So you sign the contract, and Felix hits the button again and flips that one back up. Thank you.
Okay, can I go to Castle Jack now, please?
We still have some business to attend to, and I'm not allowing you to out of my sight until after Master is done signing. And so the elevator gets to the top. Xander, do you drink your drink?
I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
Just look at it.
As you guys get to the second to the top floor, the doors open. Felix stands there and goes, "Go ahead. This is Master's office."
I'm sorry, you cut out. You said
Master
this is what?
Jamie's office or like Major Master?
No, this is Master Jamie's office, as you referred to him.
I was okay. Cool.
Please come in and make yourself at home. I'll tend to these few papers and.
Jamie, as you guys step out, Jamie, do you want to briefly describe your office?
So the office is actually relatively barren compared to what the rest of the building would have looked like. It's just got, like, in the middle of the room is his desk. It's got like a little computer that slides out of the desk, and a little rack for filing papers and stuff. And there's a table also in the room that you would assume is used for meetings. It's got like 8 chairs in it and like plugs and adapters that plug into the middle of the tables. Clearly, for meetings and shit. And other than that, on the couple of the walls, there's actually like high school photos of like him on his cheer team and like a picture of him and what you assume is his father and like family and friends and shit. So it's pretty quaint for knowing Jamie's style.
As you guys walk out of I assume you all walk out of the elevator, correct? As you guys walk out of the elevator, Felix follows you, and he pulls out, hits a couple buttons, the door closes, and he goes, "Master, you have a call from your father." And he looks really confused, and he hits a couple buttons, and a hologram appears kind of in the middle of the room, and basically a very pixelated version of your father appears on the hologram and goes, "Son, I am glad you are home." And it starts to glitch out a little bit, and he goes, "Glad you are home. The papers on your desk need to be signed, and please come see me alone when you." And the hologram shuts down.
Think about it. We have a multi-million-dollar corporation, and we can't even get a simple holo projection to work.
I was gonna say, but yet again, it's a hologram. That's the first time I've ever seen something like that.
I'm going to walk over to my desk to see if I can see the papers, but I'm going to say, once again, please make yourselves up.
Right. Are you guys doing anything, Mogar and Xander?
As I'm walking around to be like, "So, Jamie, now that we're friends,
We're getting there.
We are protecting each other." I know.
Roll a d6. Roll a d6. Roll a d6.
I was about to, and after he does the thingy, he's gonna be like, "You did that on purpose." The hot
All right,
three, my
you're
go-to of the
safe.
night.
You're safe.
And yes, I did. So, big Russian friend of ours divulged to me that what do you know about your mother having a case about a Russian orphanage?
Oh, my mother is part of the global system. She sees a lot of cases. Honestly, I probably don't keep as good a track of the cases with hers as I should. She's relatively busy, understandably, but I can maybe look into this matter for us if that's something we wish to do. I don't know anything offhand.
I as a request, I would like to see if we can find any information because it is his belief and also mine that he was falsely imprisoned. So any information would be great.
Do you?
Real quick before you answer, I'm going to preface this, let everybody know in chat and my Relic Hunters, there is and since it has been several years, the overall the world has basically elected a sort of judicial system that has a group of 5 judges that preside over major worldly cases and are basically sent out to rule over major cases and even minor cases throughout the world. And that is basically what runs the judicial system across the world.
Okay.
Just to preface.
So, am I looking into this because Zakar blames my mother for his incarceration?
No. It's more information to clear his name.
Okay, as long as we understand that she only can go off of what evidence is presented to her, it's still a judicial system.
No, I understand that. And after the conversation we had in the limo, I don't want to ruffle any feathers or dirty any dresses. If you know what I'm saying.
I appreciate the reference, and I assume I have found the papers by this point.
Yes, but before you start signing them or anything, we're going to jump to Zakar and Jackie. Zakar and Jackie. Zakar, you did say you wanted to kind of venture of the pyramid and kind of look around.
Yes.
Okay, Jackie, what are you doing? Same?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys leave the pyramid, he does open the guys are able to step out. As you step out, you do see, like I said, the crumbling rocks and stuff, and you see doors and like I said, there's not much space because the rock has been basically, it looks like it's kind of put itself back together a little bit, but it's not fully back yet. You do also see a couple things on the ground that kind of catch your eye. Will both of you please roll me a d6?
5.
3.
Zakar, you see a couple things glinting, and it looks like it's shards of glass. That looks like it's left over in the rubble, the wreckage. And Jackie, you actually see what looks like it catches your eye. It's on the edge. Looks like it's stuck into the edge of the rock, and it looks like it's like a small little tomahawk of some sort. What do you guys want to do?
I'll be inspecting the glass and the rubbles if there's anything else worth of value, since that's the only thing I can currently see.
You cut out. I heard inspecting rubble glass and then
investigating the glass because that's all I can currently see.
Okay. You go over to it. It does. Whenever you look at it, like I said, it looks familiar, but you can't really see anything in it. There's a couple shards. There's one fairly big. I'd say probably about 2 by 2 esque, 2 foot by 2 foot shard.
That's it. It's just normal glass, nothing.
Yeah, looks like it's a mirror esque, the bigger piece.
Okay, I wouldn't know exactly what to do with those pieces, so shit. I mean, if there's anything else that I noticed, then I'm just going to keep rummaging until.
Yeah, you're good to keep just like looking around and stuff like that. There is, like I said, there's bits and pieces you can walk around. Jackie, what are you doing?
Well, that's what I meant. Like investigating the whole area, the area as a whole. See if there's anything else
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm gonna go toward the weapon that I see.
All right. As you get closer to, like I said, the tomahawk that looks like it starts to glow.
Does it have a color?
Orange.
Orange. Oh, hell yeah! That's my color. I want to cautiously kind of reach my hand out and see what it does.
All right. As you reach your hand out, it just glows more. It looks like it's kind of like calling to you a little bit.
So I wouldn't notice any of the glow, right? Like in the process of me searching.
Oh, you would see it's glowing like as she's going towards it, but you're off the kind of the opposite direction.
Hey, pick it up! It's orange, like you.
Okay. And I reach out and
as you pick it up, you feel very energized.
oh,
both your pistols start to glow.
ooh,
Do the thing!
woo, yeah.
The hunt is on. The hunt is on.
The hunt is on.
You
Wild
can make
West
up what you want to
Relic.
call this.
If that doesn't get a clip, I don't know what does.
That's a good one. Oh,
Damn.
Tomahawk a chopper.
Tomahawk what?
Tomahawk a chopper.
Oh my gosh.
And what?
Chopper.
Yeah,
A chopper. Oh,
Chopper.
yeah, Tomahawk a chopper.
Shakalaka.
relic of the Tomahawk. Damn it. Tomahawk chopper.
As you say, damn it, you literally more. You get, sorry, I became something else. And
Guys,
as
I'm
you
concerned that was a 5-WOM warp.
you literally as you do it, the tomahawk starts to spin and actually replaces your pistols, and you have two tomahawks in hand now, and you are fully morphed. You are morphed like normal, but instead of having a cowboy hat on, you actually have what looks like a Native American headdress on.
Very nice.
Woo!
As you wait, do you wave your hand with?
Yeah.
As you wave, you see like literally looks like I won't call it blades, but blade-esque like energy pulses as you do this come off of the tomahawk in the direction.
Watch out!
That is extremely cool. I mean, all I get is big shadow person and old man, but that's pretty cool.
And I'm just like geeking out.
Which, since we're here and I'm kind of on edge, I think I'm gonna go ahead and the Hunter Sound Relic of Animation Avatar Unleashed Hermit Purple!
And you are wrapped in the full hermit purple, and literally your avatar literally kind of appears behind you and goes, what are you?
There's a reason why I'm actually calling you right now. I did a little bit of research on you. Your power, well, this power, can you see certain things if I ask you? If you can somewhat pinpoint locations?
Sometimes.
Okay.
He kind of looks around and goes,
I know you need a conduit, like a camera or glass. I'm gonna pick up one of the shards of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're here. We've been here before, but I need to know if there's anybody still in this area.
He kind of looks at you. I can do that, but it's gonna break the object.
I know. If as long as it shatters the mirror, I can reassemble it, or I can try to at least see through the cracks.
Are you sure? I can't fix things usually whenever they're broken.
Jackie,
Yeah.
do you see anything that I can what would be the best word? Imprint on.
I don't know, do I?
Roll me a d6. I was waiting for you to just say yes or no. I was going to tell you yay or nay. No, you don't see nothing.
No.
Okay, so as soon as she says no, is there a thick wall, like a thick chunk of wall still standing?
There's like rubble all around you. There is, like I said, there is those the glass and stuff that you can, that's already shattered, but you can use that. But I'm just warning you, anything you use will be completely dusted, basically.
I know. Well, so with this power, because I already have the call for the power and everything, so would I be able to see? You know what? No, I'm not gonna ask that. That's metagaming. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to pick. I'm going to when I say a large chunk of wall, because you know whenever like certain buildings topple, there's still like a thick segment still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything?
It's not because the pyramid landed.
Oh,
the pyramid landed on it.
Okay.
If the pyramid wasn't there, yes, but.
Okay, then I'll pick up a. Damn, I don't know. Damn. A big ass chunk of rock. Can I find a big ass chunk of rock?
As you pick up the rock, you want to do this. Roll me a d6.
Yeah. Okay. That's only a 4.
That's fine. As the vines down and through the rock, basically destroying it. He kind of steps closer to you, your avatar, and he goes, "Yeah, that's part of the Castle Drac. I can't really see much. What I can tell you is it looks like somebody has been here before you landed."
Can you give me a description?
Blue.
I'm looking over at Jackie. Well, because she can't hear my avatar or see my avatar, right?
You cut out. I see. Correct. I was trying to read lips.
Yeah, I know. So, Jackie, no one else can see my avatars except me, right?
Right. Nobody can see your avatar but you know.
Okay, so as soon as he says blue, I'm gonna know who that is, because obviously that's the guy that's Gitmo, obviously, correct? Well, Zakar believes it's Gitmo. Zakar is going to walk over still fully morphed with the avatar following. And while Jamie's over there, not Jamie, Jackie's looking all cool and shit. I think Gitmo was here before us.
What? It was here before us?
The blue man. Do you remember?
Right I am.
The cute little thing?
About that time, Gitmo flies. I was here!
Helmet purple tendrils containment!
As you say that, into the episode.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Dang.
Not Gitmo.
That's what time it was, son of a bitch!
You literally ended the episode with a flying Gitmo. That's.
I was here first.
I think I stunned Trevor. This will be a 2-part episode, by the way. I figure we go straight into Relic Roundtable and then do the theme afterwards. So does anybody have any questions? Welcome to Relic Roundtable. Questions?
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
For a split second, I thought you were gonna have a ghost ethereal plane type thing of Kyle and Dean when you said blue. but I forgot that you had Gitmo on your hand the whole episode. I'm like,
I was waiting.
I knew he was gonna do it because he was practicing his flying Gitmos earlier.
Yeah, he was. He was
Also,
I
practicing.
love how that's like a martial art technique. It's a flying Gitmo.
He had him folded up like a pretzel.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
So, are you guys happy where you're at right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell no.
I would say there was quite a bit of development this episode that I was really happy with.
There we go.
There will be major stuff next episode, including a fight where there's only. This is the first time, if I remember right, that there's been a fight without all 5 of you there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be fun. Also, are you guys happy with where you're at in the tower? By the way.
Oh yeah, I am. Jamie's happy as a character that we're.
Oh yeah, that's
starting
character.
to mend this relationship that he's not exactly sure how he fucked it up, but I mean, because it sounded like Xander to him had a problem with him as a person, and Jamie ain't gonna be able to fix that. That's his whole deal.
No, and I don't know where you as character would have gotten that from that previous night, because I wasn't that. He's not angry at you.
He was
at
he was
ND.
aggravated at the connection,
Yes.
but Jamie could have easily taken it wrong.
Right.
Oh yeah, he did.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
because he's also a little suspect of the whole group after Jackie said, "I don't like you as a person." So
Yeah.
he's not necessarily trusting of any of you guys at this moment.
So are you guys characters aside, players out of character? How are you guys feeling the season so far?
what the fuck did I just sign?
You're
I knew it
sold.
was coming. He
You're
waited
sold.
like 3 questions. I'm so proud of him.
You signed a contract to fight for Zeta Systems. That's what I can say.
So it's a normal fighting contract, not like my soul.
You have
is bonded.
signed to fight for Zeta Systems.
See,
That
and
means
this
it's not a normal contract.
and this is why Xander in character is waiting to meet your father, Jamie's father, because I have a theory that I don't want to put out in the universe, and I will talk to you separately, Josh. But if it's where I think it is,
I'm curious. I want to hear this in the universe.
Personally,
I want to hear all theories.
well, I won't do it on here. I will do it privately
after- okay,
because
that's fine, that's fine.
if it is true, then I don't want any spoilers.
That is fine.
So-
Does anybody in chat, or do you guys have any other questions or concerns? You guys had fun this episode, though. I know it was a little overpaced, but like I said, it was like I said, core stuff, along with getting the pyramid out of that area. And honestly, I apologize, but that was all on you guys killing reporters.
The fact that another landmark was destroyed and Jamie wasn't around, and the fact that Jamie had to find out via a secondary source.
don't get me wrong. He would have preferred to see it firsthand, but
I know.
it has the same result whether or not he's there.
Yep, and like I said, there were camera crews and stuff there reporting on the Sphinx that had died. So
what would have happened if I had stomped on it?
I would have had both of you roll, and if either one of you would have rolled a 1, major shit would have happened. Like you guys would not have died just yet, but there would have been one of you probably would have lost a limb.
Well,
I can't kill you guys. Well, I can kill you.
You can kill us. That's kind of your power.
But I'm trying to avoid fully killing you guys yet.
sacrifice
At least
you to
until
save the
episode
mini.
Yeah, at least until episode 10. Once 10 hits, you guys, around 10. Once that hits, then all cards off the table. Your character's made.
I low-key was not prepared to have an office at my father's building. You
Why?
were just like, describe your office, and I was like, oh,
No.
this is a
Well, I
thing.
was going to describe it, but I figured you'd have a little bit more fun describing it. So,
Got it.
because I was going to put like the I was gonna have like your cheer trophies and all that stuff in a corner in a box.
Yeah. Which also would have worked for him.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that nobody said anything about the cheerleading outfit. They're just like at this point, they're
Yep.
like, that's Jamie,
That-
whatever.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, and it wasn't the male cheerleading outfit; it's the female cheerleading outfit. So it's got the furls and the short skirt and.
And by the way, I was legit confused as a player and as in game. You said that you won the uniform, so I literally.
He thought you only won the uniform spot on the team.
Yeah,
Played some
yeah,
poker.
I won the position.
Great.
It cost me $90,000. No, I'm just kidding.
What about you, Chief? Any questions, bro?
Bitch, we didn't do a whole lot of nothing this episode, me and Jackie. Jackie got her new relic, and I'm just curious why the fuck we're at the castle, but that won't be answered till next episode whenever I'm fighting Gitmo.
Right.
I mean, I got up naked. I...
that was on the fly. I was like, shit.
By the way, that you would be naked was about a half hour of tonight's stream. By the way.
Hell yeah.
I so wish Jamie would have got to see you naked.
Oh God!
That's high-key
Yes,
something that I missed out on.
I just saw Kyle the whole time doing
Yeah.
this.
And see, like, the fucking thing was, the fact that Sakara was just oblivious the entire fucking time.
Yes, I was like, two things.
My guy.
So did you guys figure out who this form of Bob was?
Yes.
Who?
You're really gonna make me say it?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, wait,
I'm not gonna do
what
it.
did he look like?
He was sand.
He looked like Bob. He had a different demeanor, but he was sand. Yes.
And he
Yeah.
was looking for the Pharaoh staff.
Uh-huh.
Sand boy.
Yeah, buddy.
Sand boy.
And y'all
Oh,
just trusted him to come in and
Oh,
rummage
yeah.
through all of your
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Could have stolen your very souls in item form, and Jamie would have been like, shouldn't have let him look through your shit, none. No.
I don't think he would steal the soul of a naked man.
See, that's
He was
why
scared of you.
consciously, subconsciously, I knew going to the wind tunnel was in my benefit.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think it's in your benefit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh fuck, he's all over my. Oh no.
And then you left.
Hey, on the upside, you're not alone in your room anymore. You have thousands and thousands of bit of a friend just floating in the atmosphere and shit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like an imaginary friend. He's always there. You can't escape him.
I will tell you,
Wow.
Ryan. You released him from Bob's bond.
No, don't
I
say
can-
that. Don't tell
Oh,
me that.
hell no.
This is like whenever Elvira tried to morph with the Gorgon relic. Shit all up.
You're in trouble. Something's
All
coming.
because you wanted to see a flappy Russian wiener go through your room. That's all you
You
wanted.
just wanted you wanted the.
Hey, that is important. I was banking on that Fabio seat.
No, I was gonna say you were waiting for the windmill.
The helicopter, the
auto-
helicopter did. Yeah, you were.
the
I can't
auto-
believe it's
auto
not
heli-
butter.
The
Okay.
meat spin.
God.
Yes, I was waiting for the meat spin.
But now.
Did you call it the meat spin?
Yes, he did.
Look it up.
No, don't look it up.
Don't look
Viewers,
it up,
do
no.
not go to meatspin.com. I swear to God, if y'all do, y'all will see some shit that you will. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, you might like it, but for most people, you won't.
We do not. Okay, Relic Hunters and this Twitch channel does not endorse meatspin.com. Whatever, do not go there.
You know what?
You're intriguing me now.
No.
No! It's two floppy dicks everywhere!
To the tune of you spin me right round.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, they took it
Damn
down.
it.
Oh yeah, well good.
Of course, he
Oh.
doesn't on stream looking it up.
Hey, stay up!
Just make sure you don't do it on the side that we're on,
I'm gonna do it.
so that Twitch followers can watch meatspin.com.
They're gonna watch me spin with us. That's how many spins they can get through.
70,000.
Oh,
Folks,
dear.
if we're not on next week and you discover that ChiefDucky's channel is no longer viable,
That's because of meatspin.com. Damn.
Hey, we can watch Two Girls, One Cup.
No.
Nope.
All right, on that note, bye guys.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. I hope you had fun this episode. Here
Wait,
comes
wait. Yeah, the outro, fucker.
the. Yeah, here comes. Kyle's just like, I gotta go.
Yeah, he really did have to
It'll
go.
be shortly. I gotta
Yeah,
fuck
I didn't
up.
realize.
Shut the fuck up!